When is Anne with an E Season 2 out? Anne with an E Season 2 will be hitting screens tomorrow, Friday, July 6. Season 2 is longer than the first cycle with 10 episodes compared to 7 installments in 2017. British fans will be able to watch the reimagining of Anne of Green Gables from 8 a.m. on the streaming service. Netflix has renewed Anne with an E for a second season about the beloved daydreaming orphan with red plates last year. Principal photography on the second series started in November 2017 and filming ran for 8 months. Miranda de Pensier, an executive producer, said, "We're super excited about the storylines for Season 2, conjured up by Moira and our all-female writing room, and further expanding the world of Anne with an E in surprising, unique, and emotional ways." Elizabeth Bradley, Vice President of Content on Netflix, added, "We are thrilled to not only return to Green Gables for more adventures of the effervescent and beloved Anne Shirley, but also to bring the stunning landscapes of Prince Edward Island and Ontario to Netflix members around the world." Anne with an E Season 2 Netflix release date, cast, trailer, plot. Season's runtime is also being increased from 8 to 10 episodes. Netflix users have been generally positive about the series, with the majority of reviews praising it for its darker adaptation of the books. Anne with an E has brought me to tears and smiles as it captures the life of a young orphan girl who struggles to be accepted due to her perspective and imagination, said one user review on the Netflix website. "I felt a connection to the character as I watched her tackle each situation with a strong mind and kind heart. I can't express my admiration for this title in higher praise. It is absolutely wonderful, but not everyone found the 7-part series as enjoyable." Anne with an E Season 2 streaming. "I grew up with Anne of Green Gables books and the original series, and found this adaptation depressing and almost too modern," said a negative user review. Back in Miami, Beth McNulty, who stars in the lead role of Anne Shirley, said that she has had no news of a second season yet. "There are no confirmations currently, but once I do hear anything I'll be sure to let you all know," she tweeted. Via Season 2. The popular Netflix series is based on best-selling series of novels from Canadian author Lucy Maud Montgomery. How many episodes are in Anne with an E Season 2? Get ready. And the series will be back for Season 2. Pick Twitter.com Kafozvsky, End the series, at End the series, August 3, 2017. Anne of Green Gables recounts the adventures of a plucky 11-year-old orphan Anne who grew up in the fictional town of Avonlea on Prince Edward Island. The first book in the series has sold over 50 million copies since its release and spawned multiple sequels. Anne is a young orphan who bounces back and forth between homes before she settles with Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert, who wanted to adopt a boy to help out on their farm. The books follow her struggles with school, friendship, love, and the ins and outs of everyday life. Later sequels look at her journey through womanhood, marriage, and motherhood. The tale also spawned multiple TV and movie adaptations as well as a musical, with the first TV series made in 1952 by the BBC. Where is Anne with an E Season 2 filmed? Anne with an E creator Moira Walley-Beckett, who worked on Breaking Bad, said that she took a grittier and more realistic take on the timeless classic. Via Season 2. There are no confirmations currently, but once I do hear anything I'll be sure to let you all know. I'm Beth McNulty, Anne with an E actress. "This ain't your grandmother's Anne. I'm really attracted to human stories and character stories," Walley-Beckett said in March. "That's what Breaking Bad was, and that's what Anne is." Executive producer Miranda de Pensier also said that they wanted to create a documentary level of realism to make the adaptation stand out. She said, "We wanted a documentary level of realism so it doesn't feel like a period piece from another time. It feels like you're infused in that time period and living and breathing what 1890s life was in Prince Edward Island." Who is in the cast of Anne with an E Season 2? Who is in the cast of Anne with an E? Irish-Canadian newcomer Amy Beth McNulty, 15, beat some 1,800 other candidates to land the role of Anne. She told Radio Times, "Basically I got sent the test script for the self-tape over by my agent, and I did the self-tape, I sent it over, I got some notes back, and then before I knew it I was being invited over to Toronto, which was insane for me because I've never been to Canada or anything." She is joined by award-winning actor Robert Holmes Thompson and BAFTA nominee Geraldine James as the elderly Cuthbert siblings. 16-year-old newcomer Lucas Jade Zuman stars as Gilbert Blythe, Anne's merciless enemy at school and future best friend and husband. Fans may also recognize Delilah Bell as Diana Barry, from her previous role of Taylor Pringle in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid films. The cast was also joined by first-time actor Aymeric Jet Montez, 12, who stars as the young farmhand Jerry Baynard, and with an Season 2 is released on Netflix on July 6.